2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
G'day, podcaster. Well, I feel this show is the boys' favourite one for a while. Very fun. We've got guns, we've got hogs, and we talked Formula One cars.
And splitting the G as well.
And some Guinness, yes. But we also did Have You Seen a Celebrity on Public Transport?
Yeah,
which
I
is
think
also
there's
fun.
something in it for everyone.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's not just a big boys show.
If you think this is a big boys show, Belle, maybe tomorrow we can do
what?
Pussycats on the Loose.
Yeah, see, now it's weird because then I think that you would also like that.
So what are we to do then?
What are we to do?
What are we to
The
do?
duality of man. We try so hard.
Doomed if we do, doomed if we don't.
Tomorrow
true.
we're going to do Worst Time to Get Your Period.
Fine.
You've actually pitched that before. I'd be comfortable with that.
No, we did do that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did Worst Time for Auntie Flo to come visit or something like that.
Did we?
I
Yeah,
don't think
we
we ended
did.
up doing it.
positive.
Did we do it
did.
just in like Adelaide?
No, we did it here. I remember the wording of Auntie Flo being involved.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we did do that, Bill.
Is this... Are you silencing me?
Yeah, I think we double down. Let's do more hog chat tomorrow. I think good idea, Ben. No. Now that you've said that, we've done that one before, and maybe we could do machine guns tomorrow. Yeah.
Ooh,
No.
and bazookas.
No.
Are you ready to party? Live across Australia, this is Ben, Liam, and Belle.
Hi, it's Bono from U2. I'm here with my good friends Ben, Liam, and Belle on Late Drive across Australia. Hope you're having a beautiful day.
On Nova.
Yeah, thanks, Bono, friend of the show. That was from our interview with him last week. You can check that out in the podcast.
Bit hard to find it, though.
lot of big stars on this show. Obviously, St Patrick's Day, so we said, hey, mate, you're free. Just flex the voice note. Appreciate that. But yeah, happy St Patties to those who celebrate. Slancher to you if you're splitting the G today. We've got a pot of gold to give away later on, I believe. Is
Absolutely.
that true? Yep. Geez, I wish I could have some of the black stuff right now. Am I
Oh,
right?
mate, go on.
Okay, well, it is a 0.0, so I'm actually allowed to.
Can I have one?
Yeah, go for it. Slancher. Oh,
Is this
refreshing.
Guinness you're talking about?
Yeah, it's Guinness. We're just drinking a couple of Guinness, mate. It's
I
St
don't know what the
Patty's
black
Day. It's
stuff
that's what
is.
it's all about.
Belle,
Yeah.
you want one?
You got some more 0.0?
There you go, mate.
Oh, geez, you
Thanks.
finished that quick. Okay, calm down.
Belle.
Bill. I know it's St Patty's Day, but bloody hell, we're all still at work.
Save it for the forbidden folder. It's next, actually.
It is.
It's a Monday night, which means we do the forbidden folder. Sabrina Carpenter right now. Busy woman on Nova. You are here with Ben, Liam, and Belle. Happy St. Patty's Day. Belle.
Stop!
You're listening to Young Kings, Ben and Liam. Oh, yeah, Belle's there too.
We've just opened up the forbidden folder. This is where we keep all the ideas that our bosses has said no to in the past. And Ben and Belle, I think this is up there with one of the most forbidden we've done, to be honest. 13 24 10. Call up and fire a gun for us. Actually, sorry, I think legally I have to say call up and safely discharge a firearm for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
People have got them.
People have got them. We only want people who are responsible, who've filled out the paperwork and they have it in a safe, and preferably have they're at a range or a farm, private property,
Yep.
target in front of them.
Yeah, we don't want from the movie The Other Guys, like a desk pop situation.
No.
It's called a desk pop. Pop went off. There you go. Here we go. Do it, yes.
Yeah, don't do a desk
Okay.
pop. Desk pop, not good. Not good.
Yeah, if you're at a gun range or like in a gun club,
Yep.
do they exist?
Yep, that would make the most sense, I think. But yeah, this does feel a little bit dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
We do have one call, though. Dave joins us now. Now, Dave, you are fully qualified to do this, and you're at a range right now.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm the SSAA Victoria Springvale range.
Oh, mate. Okay, and so this is what you do for a job. This is all safe. It's above board. You've got the guns locked up safely. You've got all your licensing and all that.
Absolutely, yeah. I've got a couple of firearms here. I've got a 22 long rifle, which is a bolt-action rifle, and I've got a 9mm handgun.
Wow. Handgun. And will you be firing that with your hand on the side or keeping it very much in front?
Very much to the front.
Okay.
We don't do the gangster sort of stuff here. It's all, we all do this properly.
Should we go the 22 first or the handgun first?
Look, we can go the 22 and you can hear that. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, my God. All right, Dave. Well, this is incredible. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Aim and fire when you're ready.
Okay. So we're just loading the firearm, making sure we'll take our finger off the trigger until we're ready to actually discharge it, close the bolt, load a round in, aim at the target. Basically discharge your firearm.
Wow! Live on the radio.
I must admit, because it's down the phone line, it wasn't as meaty as I was anticipating, but I heard you load it. I heard you pull the bolt back. Can I ask, how did you go with the target?
Yeah, I won't brag, but it's in the bullseye.
It was always going to be when we only have audio evidence. Incredible, Dave.
Well, I guess we can go to the main event now. If you're ready, can you fire off the handgun that you've got there, the 9mm, I believe?
Yeah, let that thing off.
All right, so the magazine's just gone in, releasing the action, lining up the target.
A bit more meat in that one.
Oh, if you just tuned in, a 9mm handgun has just been fired. All safe, above board. It's a forbidden folder. The wonderful Dave. Did that also go into the bullseye?
Yes, it did, because I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less.
Amazing. Oh, God. This is one of the great nights in radio for me, I must admit, Dave.
Wow.
That was excellent. Thank you so much for your time. And where can people find you again, Dave?
So our Springvale range, have a look on our website, because we've got ranges all around the state, and people can come along. You don't have to be licensed to come along to one of our ranges. You can come along and try a rifle, or you can try a handgun like that as well.
Oh, good on you, Dave. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Dave.
You're listening to Len, Beam and Lel.
13-24-10, have you seen a celebrity on public transport? Because people have spotted on a train Jack White from the White Stripes. He was travelling to his own gig from another one of his gigs, which is amazing. And it's so nice. And he posted about it online saying, yes, I was on the train. I like getting the train. It's beautiful and grounding.
Well, I suppose it'd get a bit old catching planes all the time if you... I mean, Jack, the dude's he's been in bands for like 30 years, travelling here, there and everywhere. Train would be nice to mix it up,
Didn't you met a Prime Minister on the train once?
You did. Yes. Yeah, no, good point. Malcolm Turnbull.
That's
he
right.
certainly wasn't catching it just like he was down catching an Adelaide Metro bus. But no, I think he was doing like a political campaign. So like there was cameras and stuff there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I didn't just bump into him. Yeah. Sarah joins us in Melbourne. You've seen a celebrity on public transport.
Yes, I saw Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush?
Train. Yep, on a train in Melbourne.
Bloody Captain Barbosa.
And I tried to get a photo, and my phone was not on silent, and it made the big ka-ching noise, and it's just a photo of him looking really angry at me.
Yeah, no.
But
that would happen.
You know what? That's one that I'm still surprised, but not super surprised, because I don't know if you guys know this, but he is a big lover of public transport.
He's a gunzel. He's a train guy.
And
Does he have a GoPro strapped to his head when he catches them? Like that dude?
I believe a few years ago they were going to tear down the old train station near him, and he actually started a petition to save it. So there you go. There's a fun Jeffrey Rush train fact.
Bell's really up on the Jeffrey Rush train sitch.
13-24-10 is our number. If you have seen a celeb on public transport, bus, train, ferry, you name it, we want to hear about it. 13-24-10.
Rach in Sydney, good evening. Who did you see on public transport?
Hey guys, so a couple of years ago when I was in New York, I actually saw Jimmy Fallon on the subway.
Fallon!
Whoa.
And that's the thing, even if you're a big dog, you still don't like sitting in traffic. Like, it's either chopper or train, right?
Famously not a very nice person behind the scenes. How was he, Rach, on the train?
To be honest, I was way too intimidated to approach him because there were a couple of secret cameras around, and that's not my thing. So I sort of stayed afar.
So he was doing a bit, you reckon? Like he was filming on the train for the show?
I think so, yeah.
You probably should have looked around because he probably would have had Denzel Washington dressed up as an old lady, or you know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes they try and get actors to do stuff.
True. I mean, Rach, you still did see a celeb on public transport, but he was still using it as a bit of content, so I don't know if it counts.
Thank you very much, Rach, for giving us a buzz. Let's go to Charlotte now. Which celeb did you see on public transport?
This is when I was a bit younger, but I saw Jeff the Wiggle on a ferry.
Wake up, Jeff. Oh, bloody hell. So we've had Jeffrey Rush and Jeff the Wiggle, the nation's favourite Jeffs.
Yeah, and believe it or not, he was asleep. I'm not sure if he was on his way home from somewhere or what happened, and I did wake him up. So.
You did it. You woke it. You walked over and said, "Wake up, Jeff."
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he must hate that.
He
It
would
would
get
happen all the
so
time.
pissed.
You like that feeling in your ear holes? That's the Ben, Liam and Bell podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Belmont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
It's St Patrick's Day, and we want to split the G this evening. Now, obviously, normally if you're splitting the G, first gulp of a Guinness, you're trying to get the cream right in the middle of the G on the Guinness logo of the glass. We're not doing that. You can't drink on the radio. But what we do have is $1,000. A G, if you will. And we have 5 lovely listeners here who are hopefully going to split the money. Billy joins us in Sydney. How you doing, Billy? What's going on?
Not much, mate. Just hanging out and, hoping to win some money.
Well, mate, you certainly can. In fact, you're at the best position of the line. So we want to split the G. So you've got Vanessa after you, Claire's there, Daniella's there as well. Ideally, everyone can take an equal share here.
Yeah.
If there's 5 people, you know, 200 each, and then that's all sweet. That would be the nice way of doing things. But you can, at your own discretion, take the full 1,000. We'd obviously advise against that. It's not really a nice thing to do. If you're feeling greedy, you could take 300. Also not nice. But if you want to just be a good dude, you have first right of refusal. But if you want to split the G properly, you just take 200.
But same goes for everyone following you, Billy. Everyone can split it however they want.
It's true. So you are really in the box seat here. You get to make the call. Everyone is waiting on the line. They can all hear you. So Billy, how would you like to split the G? How much of this 1,000 are you taking?
Oh, shit. That's you put me in a hard spot here, but I'll just have to I'll just have to be honest, and I'll have to take 200.
Dude, legend. Good. I kind of you. I thought you were going to take the foul for a second, but that's nice, mate. That is nice. So now we have Vanessa on the line. Hey, Vanessa.
How you doing?
Good. You heard the chat with Billy, so he's been a legend. He's taken 200 from the pot. There's 800 left. How are you going to split the G? How much are you taking?
I'm going to have to go 500.
What? Dude. Vanessa, why would you do that?
Because I just, got to try, got to go high, got to aim high.
No, you don't. Because now Cameron's next, Claire's there, Daniella's there, and they're all getting, 100 each if they do the right thing because you've taken 5.
Okay,
No, you've taken it. You've taken the 5.
Let's go to Cameron. There is $300 left and 3 callers, including yourself. How much do you want to take?
It's a dog-eat-dog world, isn't it?
It is, certainly is.
It was tough to listen to, but make it 300, guys. Thank
Oh, you did it! You bloody well did it!
I tell you what, it would have been the full gorilla if I was the first caller. You just got to fend for yourself these days.
No, you don't! You don't! We were just trying to split the G on St Patties Day. We were trying to do a nice thing. And now you got Claire. Now you got Claire here. How you doing, Claire?
Well, I was good until just then.
I know, right? And you can speak to Daniela as well, who's also here. Daniela, you're at the back of the pack. You and Claire getting nothing.
Oh, Claire, it's not our lucky day. No, and I was feeling lucky up until now.
Yeah, well, I mean, Cameron and Vanessa can still hear you if there's anything you wanted to say.
Yeah, you know what? Let's split it. Let's do it. I'll take 200, give away the rest.
Oh, that's nice.
Now it's messy.
Hang on. What about you, Cameron? You holding on to that 300?
She's a sweetheart, isn't she?
Yeah. All right. Well, good on you, Vanessa.
If you put on our podcast as you go to sleep, this one's for you.
13, 24, 10. First day F-ups. What happened? Because not a good weekend for young rookie F1 driver Isaac Hadja, who lit it up a bit too much when the track was wet. The safety car was out before he did his first lap, and he did crash the car.
Oh, we got somebody off already.
We have already one of the racing bulls, and that is Isaac Hadja.
The commentator goes on, he's crying his eyes out. What a terrible way to start.
What a horrible driver.
No, they didn't say that, but he did say, what a silly mistake. This is kind of soul-destroying, but also a tiny little bit funny. This is the inner audio from the mic of the driver when he's had the praying.
No! No! I destroyed the cow! No!
No! I've destroyed the cow! You have. You actually have.
That would be worth so much money as well.
And that's the thing. If you have your debut in like basketball, footy, whatever sport you play, like the worst that can happen is that you concede a point, a goal, or whatever. You get subbed off, and it's a bit of a miserable debut. But with this sport, you can cost your team millions and millions from one mistake.
That's my first time hearing that audio from inside his helmet. To me, it sounds like I'm sure he's not, but it sounds like a spoiled rich kid who's crashed his dad's Merc.
No! No! I destroyed the cow! No!
This is one of Dad's favourite cars!
Don't be mean.
They are all rich, though, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
They are.
Yeah, it's not a real rags to riches sport, the F1.
13, 24, 10 is our number. What happened on your first day?
Emily in Melbourne, tell us about your first day F-up.
It was actually on the job interview day, and all went well on the job interview, and when I left, I actually unlocked someone else's car and drove off. 10 minutes down the road, I started looking around thinking, oh, this isn't my car, and there was weird music on the radio, and then I was in a panic. I pulled over, done a U-turn, flew back to the job, and parked and started looking around for my car, got in it and drove off, and was hoping that no one seen what happened.
Yeah, and that's how, Emily, how did you get into someone else's car and start driving it up the road? Like, well, surely you wouldn't have had their keys, right? Like, how did you?
No, I didn't. It was actually the same make. It was like an old car, like a Laser or something, and it unlocked the door, and to think that it actually started up is just amazing. And like, even now we often talk about it and think, how did the car start?
Yeah.
I suppose it's not like a push start like all the high tech they have these days. It's probably most of the keys are pretty much the same.
Em, can I ask, after you committed Grand Theft Auto, did you get the job?
Yeah, yes, I did, and actually on the first day at the job, everyone was making fun of me, how they seen me on security that I got in someone else's car.
Of course, yeah. They probably were too scared to not give you the job because they knew you were business. You were stealing cars on the first day.
That's amazing, though. I did not know that could happen. I did not know you could be on like the exact same frequency as another car.
W's in the chat for this pod.
AFL is back on our television screens. There was a big game a couple of days ago now. It was Richmond versus Carlton. Sam Lawler was making his debut. Picture this, third quarter. 80K at the MCG. Kicks a bloody goal.
Kicks his first in AFL football.
Unfortunately, his hog did make an appearance.
Yeah. Now, this did kick around the group chat.
Yep.
I think a lot of people caught it. What's it called on Foxtel when you can pause and rewind?
IQ.
If you've got IQ, you'll see it.
These days, most people use KO.
If you've got KO, you can rewind it. It is unfortunate, but there's a hog out there in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be honest, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, I didn't notice it. I didn't see it at the
Bell,
start.
don't kick him while he's down.
I didn't see it, and then you guys had to point it out to me. But that is
It is
that does
surprising
suck.
it doesn't happen more often. The shorts are very small,
Yeah.
and you would assume it happens a lot.
The worst part is when you're watching it on, say, Fox Footy, kicks the goal.
Yeah.
You'd be forgiven for missing it, but it's hard to miss when they do the super slow-mo replay.
Yeah.
From 4 angles.
A lot of angles there, a lot of very slow, high-definition shots. When you can see blades of grass in the air, you're really getting a good look at that hog.
I imagine Lawler's proud grandma watching the game for the first time, making his debut, going, stop replaying
Go
it.
on, son. Ooh. Not great. But tonight, 13-24-10. Have you seen a hog in the wild?
Hogs in the wild.
Now, if it's just been taken out intentionally, not what we're looking for.
No.
Not the right vibe. You know what I mean? Like, no, not if you're waving it around. But if a hog has just snuck out, sort of in the wild, maybe you're doing some gardening, it's just sort of like, oh no, it just sort of came out. That's more what we're looking for. Good, honest, above board stories about hogs in the wild. Dan has given us a call in Sydney. We've got a hog sighting here.
Yeah, I was on a building site a few months ago and I got told to use the spare key to get in.
Yeah.
And I walked around the back and there was the owner in the shower and the hog was looking at me straight through the window.
Righto. Yeah, I suppose a hog in its natural environment, it was more you went into captivity there.
Yeah, but you still did see the hog.
You saw the hog, and you weren't to know. But yeah, I mean that is a safe place to have your hog out in the shower.
Yeah, and it was accidental, and I think that's what we're looking for.
That's it. That's an accidental hog in the wild story. 13-24-10. Was it on your debut in an AFL footy game and popped out? Where was it?
This is probably the only time we'll ever get to do this, so you might as well call for it. 13-24-10. Did you see a hog in the wild?
Brady, you're in Melbourne. Hog sighting.
Yes, I was in a show called The Full Monty. At the very end of the show, 6 men are on stage and they do a full strip show. But before they reveal the goods, it cuts to black so you don't actually see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So on one night, they were doing their thing and it was all going so well. But we had a technical problem where the lights didn't turn off. So when they got to showing the goods, we got to see all the goods.
You saw all the hogs. Now, was this, obviously, the Full Monty, it's a famous movie. I'm assuming there's stage shows. They also do that show that I think Shane Jacobson hosts on Channel 7. They do it for like a really good cause. I think it's like prostate cancer or something like that, and they raise money. Was it the celeb one?
No, it was just so you run of the mill theatre show.
Okay.
But,
I thought you were about to tell us you saw Scotty Cam's hog or something like that. But
No, I wish,
Run
but
of the
we're
mill.
fine.
You wish.
So it seems like someone who was doing the tech that night on the buttons was like, oh, I don't know what happened. The lights weren't working.
Crazy, right?
It's the third night in a row.
Yeah. Nick, hello. Your hog is yours that was on the loose, was it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. So it had a party at home. Been a pretty big weekend. A few lemonades, and it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. Had some friends around and the girlfriend, and I hear this knock at the door about 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, "Oh, who the hell's that?" And I wandered out in my birthday suit, still full salute still after being busy, and it's the bloody policeman at the door.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I've walked out and I've spoken to him, and I was like, "Oh, hang on a minute, I'll go grab a towel." And the officer goes, oh, I've seen worse. And I said, oh, well, I bet you've seen better.
And did he get... Now, I had a funny joke, but it's too late now. I feel the time has passed.
Go on, what were you going to say?
No, I'm probably making it sound better than what it was. I was going to say, did they put... I was baited.
And that's it.
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.